What's up, everyone? Today we're going to go over something that I think is absolutely critical when you buy a new vehicle, or in this case, realistically, a used vehicle, but probably should do it with a new one anyways. And that is check the health of the actual heart of your vehicle, the engine. Without it, you're not going very far. So, even though this little sticker in the top corner of this window said you had, I think, 2,000 miles left before an oil change was required or recommended, this is why you always just do it. This right here is the oil filter that came with it. It's the right oil filter, nothing wrong with that. But if you flip it over, that's why that's there. It was done in the 4th of April, 2019, 2 years ago. This oil, realistically, you have like 6 months or 5,000 miles. I don't care if they say 10,000 miles. Change it every 5. It's cheap insurance. It's so cheap. Just do it. But this right here is, I think I paid $54 off of Amazon. There's a bunch of different versions. I just picked this one up. There's no specific, rhyme or reason. Cut your oil filter open, and then you'll actually look at the filter itself. And we'll go over it with this thing. But it's super crucial. It's super inexpensive to just check the health of your engine. If you start seeing issues like, say metallic flakes in the filter itself, you know that it needs to be serviced and taken care of before you have a catastrophic failure. So let's go ahead, cut this filter open, and take a look at what's going on inside. Like I said, this tool is not very expensive. This particular one is KRC. I don't know. I picked it off of Amazon for $54 and probably 99 cents. But just slide it over. If your oil filter has been crushed because it just didn't want to come out, then this is a lot harder. But otherwise, you just spin her a couple times like you're cutting pipe. Give her a quick little tighten. A few more times around. Another little tighten. And just like that. I used to always use the old can opener. That's so much nicer. So nice clean cut off of it, and you can just kind of give this area a look, just see if there's anything. Normally there's not. You're gonna go ahead, slide this thing out, and boy, buddy, she was definitely in need for an oil change. So we're gonna go ahead, set this aside for a second. I'm gonna go dump this into my my reservoir of oil there. Oh man, I'm making a horrible mess already. There we go. We'll set that down right there. I'll be right back. All right. So then you take your flashlight, or in my case, this phone right here. Just turn the flash on. Shine it down inside there, and just kind of see. It was definitely in need of an oil change, but I don't see any glitter. Just really dirty oil. Real dark. All right, then we're going to take a knife, we're going to cut that around and just pull the center part out to get an idea what's going on with that. All right. Now don't cut yourself now. Like, come on. Don't do that. Oh, this one's actually a lot easier than normal. Normally you got to fight them. There's a metal insert. Go with Wix. Wix is a better brand. This is chintzy. Oh my God, this is incredibly cheap. I'm used to having to cut them off. All right, what brand is this? Valvoline. I am disappointed in you guys. Valvoline, step up your game. All right, pop that open. Rip this out right here. That out there so you get a really good sight of what's going on, and then you just open it like an accordion. Normally you'll see a little bit of like maybe some carbon buildup from it. I don't see anything to be alarmed of. Super quick, not very difficult at all. It's just really cheap insurance to check inside your engine by just looking inside your oil filter. I wholeheartedly recommend everyone do that. If you want, when you're done, you can, I don't know, keep it as a souvenir or just throw it away. All right, I'm going to put the new oil filter in there. Make sure you fill the oil filter before putting it inside the engine. Just saying. I know some people don't. You guys out there that don't, just do it. Well, guys, I'm going to conclude on this. First, make sure you store your little piece of paper that you have, preferably the top of the oil filter, like that guy right there, in your glove box. Reset your check engine code, that way you, or not check engine, check oil, change oil, whatever your car says. Reset it, but just keep in the back of your mind, 5,000 miles, not 10,000 miles like they tried telling you to do. You know, make your engine live a little bit longer. Anyways, serious question for you Cadillac guys out there. What makes this more powerful, or is it really any difference than this guy right here, excluding the rest of the drivetrain and stuff like that? Just the engine itself. I'm curious because this has the smaller throttle body. It has the exact same setup except for this weird little, I don't know what the heck this is, and it's got shrouds over stuff that this doesn't do, but it's a 6.0 with the 317 heads. This right here is a 6.0 LQ4, or LS if you don't want to get super technical, with 317 heads. So what makes this different, other than that crazy intake part right there? I'm curious. Does it have, I didn't even look, maybe it has a different intake plenum. I don't know. Supposedly, they're the same. They look the same. Yeah, they are the same. I'm fairly confident that's the same. What makes this more powerful, guys? Joking aside. Make sure you take good health. If you can, you know, do what I just did on a vehicle you're about to buy. If they'll let you change the oil, get the oil filter, cut the thing out, have someone do an inspection and an oil change, whatever. If they're all right with you seeing what's inside the oil filter, you can save yourself a lot of headache. I've never done it, but trust me, I've had a lot of headaches. But if you can see inside the oil filter, you get a really good idea, a snapshot of what's going on with your engine. It's not a 100% diagnosis of everything that could be wrong with your engine, but it's a snapshot into the health of your engine. Also, you can see if they put some wonderful mechanic in a can or something inside there as well at that point. So if it has mechanic in a can in it, run. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. If you guys like the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button, the thumbs up in the little down below, and have yourselves a glorious afternoon. Remember, keep your shiny side up, and God bless.